What's up, Helix users? This is Steve Strelacci. Today we are going to be building a preset from all of the new 3.5 toys, tools, and accessories that we got in the new latest update. I'm going to be using my new old Les Paul Classic. This is a 92 throwback pickups, my current favorite guitar that I just got recently. So let's just get right into it. If you haven't seen my video on 3.5 and the update, what's in it, what it's got and all that stuff, check wherever I put that box. Check out what's in the update, and that's what we're going to use today. So let's do it. All right, so amps. Let's do this first. One thing to note here for amp and cab. If you do amp and cab, you can't do dual cabs. And if you know me, then you know I like dual cabs. So I'm going to do an amp, and now that the cabinets take up less DSP, there's even less of a reason to not use dual cabs. That made sense, I think, right? So yeah, let's go to, what kind of mood are we in? Let's do this jumpered moon here. And for our cabinet, and again, now you want to make sure that you set this to dual so that you can really do your thing here. Okay, we got the 4x12. So now in this setup, this configuration currently, I have two of the same exact microphone on the speaker. And right off the bat, that sounds great, but I want to go with a more classic microphone technique. So I'm going to do the 57 and 121. So I'm going to take this, put it straight, and I'm going to put it right on the edge of the, yeah, right about there. And then this is going to be the 121. And this I'm going to take kind of away. So it's going to, you know, I'm a Tim Pierce fan. This is kind of how he describes it, that the 57's the mid-range fist, and this is the pillowy, soft low end around it. So this we don't need the high end from, so we can actually cut a fair amount there. And no panning. We want everything to be in the center. Let's see how that sounds. Very cool. So now one more thing I want to do here is I want to drop the level of the 121. I'm engaging pedal edit mode right now, and I am setting the level control to the expression pedal. So you see there at the bottom of the screen here, I'll scroll so you can see this. So now I've got the level of the 121 set to the expression pedal here, so that like this right now is just 57 by itself. And you hear that gets real brashy and high end. So now what the 121 is going to do, it's going to ease into that high end and make it a much more pleasant sounding guitar sound. Now I'm going to exit my pedal edit mode, and I'm really happy with this cabinet setup, and I can actually, I should probably save this as a favorite here. Because that's kind of the, it's kind of the classic combination that I'll always go for. I'm just going to call it the moon cab. And now we haven't even touched the amp settings yet. So let's just dial a little bit of drive out. Want this to be a useful edge of breakup sound. Really, it's off to a great start. Let's say a little bit bright still, and hear that with the low end. Pretty good in-your-face crunch already. Maybe a little less presence. Nope. Great, and now I'm going to go back to pedal edit mode. I know you can't see this, but I'm going to go over to my sag here. And the sag is kind of the feel, so I'm going to try it at 0 and then try it maxed out. And you hear a pretty drastic difference there. So for this, I'm probably going to favor a little bit less sag. keep it that tight crunch instead of being more softer. All right, that's a pretty solid rhythm sound. Let's now go to the new reverb here. Dynamic ambience. Here it is at stock settings. So this is pretty much a room reverb. Up the mix. I mean, that's pretty unnoticeable for 50%. I do wish there was a decay. It's going to dampen everything above this. So that's no diffusion versus I mean, that sounds pretty good as it is. I can leave that one alone. Let's throw in this pillars now and see what we get with this. Again, stock setting. See what these modes do here. This is my first time playing through these, by the way. Mode 2. Sounds like 2 is a little bit harsher, 3 is a little bit duller. I'm going to leave it at 1. Let's check out that Flexo vibe. Probably put this early. What's this going to do? I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, not much to dial in there. It sounds pretty good as it is. Let's now check out that new... let's check out the Vital Boost. So let's now take the pillars and hit it with the Vital Boost. Pretty gnarly lead tone. I'll keep that bypass and hit it if we need it. Now we got the Boss Octaver to try to give us some gnarliness. So let's drop this a little bit. And I want to increase the dry level. I mean, this boss pedal tracks pretty well. Hear it without the Flexo vibe. Sorry, just getting carried away with an interesting riff idea with the octave. All right, so I'm going to bypass all the effects, and I'm going to export this to custom tone, put it for you to download. Ask any questions you have below. This was a cool preset to build. I had a little bit of a fun time doing it. I'll leave the assignments all blank so that you can assign them as you choose, make your own snapshots, make your own bypass assignments. If you guys like this stuff, let me know in the comments what you want to see in future videos. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.